Yeah, see it there. And that Mvrdered Boulevard, big Saturday.
Welcome. If you're new via here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we'll be discussing today: elderly couple murdered, Fabian arrested, Nadine decomposing body found with multiple stab wounds, 72-year-old Raphael killed over stolen money, and more. The man who was charged in connection with the killing of the Jamaican-Canadian couple in Retreat St. Thomas 3 years ago pleaded guilty to the offense in the Supreme Court last week. Fabian, who is said to be in his 20s, pleaded guilty to the 2 counts of non-capital murder. The St. Thomas resident is to sentence on October 1st by High Court Judge Justice Lana Shelley Williams, who resided over Wednesday hearing of the case. Meanwhile, Fabian's girlfriend, Nika Thompson, who is also charged with the murder of the couple, had her bail extended until October 1st. Melbourne Flake, 81, and his 70-year-old wife, Etta, were found dead at their vacation home on January 9, 2018. They were Canadians who lived between the country and Jamaica. Police reports are that about 10:30 a.m., the Flakes were found at their home with their hands and feet bounded. Melbourne Flake was observed to have sustained head injuries, while his wife was said to have been suffocated. Following investigations, Fabian, who was the couple's handyman, and Thompson were picked up at the house in Seafort Housing Scheme in St. Thomas on February 7, 2018, and they were subsequently charged by the police. The case was eventually transferred from the St. Thomas Circuit Court to the Home Circuit Court in Kingston for a hearing of the matter. A blazing daylight shooting left one man dead on Sunday in Yorktown, Clarendon. The deceased has been identified as a 48-year-old farmer, O'Neill McLean, otherwise called Hunter. It is reported that about 11:15 a.m., McLean and friends were at the deceased man's farm in Yorktown when they were attacked by masked men who opened fire, hitting McLean several times. He was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The friend reportedly escaped unearthed. On a day called Emancipation Day, the day when our forefathers fought for us to be free, it is heartrending and disturbing to know that persons can go out and shoot someone who is just trying to make a living. He was on his farm looking after his animals when gunmen approached him and shot and killed him. The crime has been plaguing the community for years, and residents have been calling for the matter to be addressed. The Yorktown that we are hoping to come back to is getting worse and worse. Crime is plaguing the community and citizens are at risk. The people are sick and tired of it. Children are getting hurt because some of them are going to grow up without a mother or a father just because of the power of the gun, a man said. The only way to cramp the violence is to get rid of the guns. The gunmen have them gun and you catch them and lock them up 10 times and their guns are still on the road doing harm. Investigation into the killing is ongoing. As of July 29, Clarendon recorded 56 murders and 37 shootings. Accidents reported on Garden Boulevard in Spanish Town yesterday.
Yeah, see it there. And that Mvrdered Boulevard, big Saturday. Last of the month. In taxi money. So then go on. Right off, and kill off. You know, I say nothing goes like this. Yeah. I want to wheel out to the axle right to say. You understand? Jackie Arre, you see what I go on here, so now. Two years back flying at this.
25-year-old Russell of Peewee Lane, Westmoreland, has been charged with the murder of 24-year-old Nadine Dyer, who went missing with her 4-year-old daughter on June 5, 2017. Reports are that relatives reported that Dyer and her 4-year-old daughter was missing. An investigation was launched and the police processed the house of Dyer, where her decomposing body was found with multiple stab wounds. The murder is believed to be committed between April 23 and June 2 of 2017. On April 23, Russell traveled to the United States where he was arrested for a crime he committed there. The police said he was deported to Jamaica on July 29, 2021, and on August 1, 2021, a warrant was executed for him. The St. Thomas police are probing the death of an elderly man who was reportedly wounded by a relative during a physical dispute between the two over a sum of money that was reportedly stolen in Newlands in the parish on Friday. The deceased has been identified as a 72-year-old Raphael Smith, otherwise called Daddy, a fisherman of Newland in Golden Grove area of St. Thomas. Reports from the Golden Grove police are that about 5:45 p.m. on Friday, Smith allegedly attacked and wounded a relative whom he accused of stealing some money from him. A tussle ensued between the two, during which the relative reportedly used a stone to hit Smith on the head. The police were alerted, and on their arrival, Smith was found lying motionless on the ground. Both men were taken to the hospital where Smith was pronounced dead and the relative was admitted for treatment. Now, viewers and subscribers, a video has been circulating on the internet since morning, which is stating that a female officer cut a young lady ear while she was in custody. This is what the mother and the victim had to say. This is what the mother and victim had to say.
I'm here today seeking some justice from you or maybe the state. I'm going to ask your help for doing this. I'm here today because my daughter, Nzinga Kande Skin, she has been victimized by the police, very much victimized. She had some money with the police the other day. She got locked up, she got a court date, she got fined, but because of a misunderstanding, the fine wasn't paid, but she ended up at the lockup, even though eventually the fine was paid and she came out. But Mr. Holness, my problem is, my daughter is 19 years of age. From she born until the 22nd of July, she is a Rasta. She goes relaxed from she born until that day. And she got locked up, and a police corporal down at the 4 police station, her name is Constable Michelle, she trimmed my daughter's locks. I'm gonna like to know the reason why. I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna like some justice. We can't live with this, I'm not gonna live with this. This is not in the 60s. I am so mad. I am traumatized because of the situation. I'm feeling as if I have no rights. I want justice out of it. I'm 19 years of age. I have cut my ear for some silly reason. You don't have any reason to cut my ear. Right now I'm going through so much trauma. I don't understand this. I do not understand why this lady have to cut my ear. Is my ear a problem? Is my ear a problem? God, she not have no right to cut me ear. No right she not have to cut me ear. And then after she cut me ear, she have to behave as if she have right. So I want to know now if only police have rights and civilians do not have any rights, or me as a Rastafarian do not have any right at all.
The video is much longer than that, but for cut long story short, the little girl stated that she was coming from school one evening. She was seated in a taxi with several other passengers, and the police officer wanted to take a man out of the car because he did not have on any mask. However, the man refused to exit the vehicle and then pepper sprayed in the car. She further stated that she started talking for her rights, and the police officer said that she disrespected him and she will be charged for it. So them handcuff her, carry her to the station, she get charged. She go court, she pay her fine and all of that. But while in custody, a female police officer cut the girl locks. Now she and her mother is calling for justice. Viewers and subscribers, I would love to hear what are your thoughts on all these stories down in the comment section. Remember, everybody's opinion is valid, so nobody afraid to leave on a thought down there. We have made it to the end of our next video. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next time. I'm out, and stay blessed and stay safe.